The United States of America is the world's leader when it comes to humanitarian aid, with the country giving roughly $50 billion of foreign aid every year. Roughly 2.6% of this $50 billion goes towards the countries of Latin America and the Caribbean. We are, however, seeing a rise of U.S. aid in this region of the world due to the following trends of hurricanes and tropical storms. Antigua and Barbuda happens to be one of those countries that the United States sends massive amounts of humanitarian aid to. So other than connection of humanitarian works, how exactly do these two nations get along? Welcome back to the US Relations series, in which we'll go over the relationship between the United States and the rest of the world. Today we'll be going over the relationship between that of the Caribbean country of Antigua and Barbuda and the United States of America. The two countries established relations with one another in 1981 after Antigua gained independence from the United Kingdom. The United States was quick to come to Antigua's support by expanding the country's economic base and increasing the standard of living and infrastructure within the Caribbean nation. The two have maintained some level of military cooperation with Antigua and Barbuda, even aiding the United States in the 1983 invasion of Grenada. The United States once had a military base within the country, but it was later given to Antigua in 1995. Even though the U.S. gave the base to Antigua, they still allowed the U.S. to use it for Coast Guard training programs. However, due to Antigua and Barbuda's close proximity to the U.S. territories of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, narcotics traffickers have used the country as a transshipment point between cartels and the United States. The United States then increased military assistance to Antigua and Barbuda in order to counter the narcotics traffickers. Hey.
Yes?
Do you not see what these criminals are doing? Are you doing anything at all to try to prevent this? See what I mean?
What do you expect me to do? I barely have $5 in my name. I can't even do anything.
You know what? Take this. Other countries of the world argue over things such as borders, religion, war, and so on. The US and Antigua and Barbuda argue over gambling laws. Yes, I said gambling laws. This is all due to Antigua and Barbuda own gambling sites that then profit off its users, who are mostly based in the United States. The US then banned these sites, which had a hard hit on Antigua and Barbuda's economy. In return, Antigua and Barbuda imposed $3 billion worth of sanctions onto the US, which didn't really do much at all. Despite the two's very tense gambling situation, the two countries still hold a pretty strong relationship. The United States sends large amounts of humanitarian aid, especially after hurricanes and tropical storms. With these weather patterns becoming a lot more common in recent years, US aid has been extremely beneficial to Antigua and Barbuda. Due to Antigua and Barbuda's small size in both geography and population, the U.S. has no official governmental presence within the country. The U.S. Embassy in Barbados acts as a meeting point between the two countries. Overall, these two countries have had a short, simple, but positive relationship with one another. Due to the lack of other influential contestants in the region, the U.S. is likely to remain a close ally for quite some time. Thank you guys for watching the U.S. Relations series. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy our content. Stay tuned for our next video, which will cover the relationship between the United States and the South American country of Argentina. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.